G'day guys, today I'm here to talk about the Voere LBW rifle, which is quickly becoming a favourite here in Australia. A classic all-round hunting rifle which is available at a very competitive price. These are manufactured in Austria to the highest standards and tolerances. It is packed full of features while employing the quality and reliability that Voere are world famous for. The main attribute of the Voere LBW, which I want to touch on today, is its modular interchangeable calibre system. The bolt, head and free-floating barrel are designed to be easily exchanged with another, allowing you the ability to have multiple calibre rifle that won't break the bank. And today we're going to show you just how easy it is to change out the barrel and have a new calibre. Before we get started, I'm just going to run you through quickly what you need and a very common tools that you'll most likely have at home. So it's just an X head piece here for the action screws and the barrel screws, as well as a TX8 Torx head bit. So that's it, that's all you need. And just a blunt object to take out the bolt head. So let's start. First job is to take out the bolt and also take out the magazine. Now, always important when you're doing any work or cleaning your gun just to make sure that it's unloaded. That's firearms 101. From here, you just flip it upside down. Very simple in your supervise. And start off with the rear action screw. Quickly take that one out. Very, very simple. And off will pop the trigger guard. Just a quick note, the rear action screw is actually longer than the front action screw. So just keep that in mind. From here, you're going to put your TX8 Torx bit into your screwdriver. And you're just going to take off the safety bar here. So very simple, just unscrews. Be careful with that little screws, it's quite small, you just don't want to lose it. Once you've unscrewed the safety bar, just take that out, put that aside as well, because if you have that in when you're doing this, you can't actually get the stock off because it gets in the way and you may damage your stock and we don't want that. So now that's off, we can take off the front part of the mag housing. And by doing that, just take out the front action screw. Now just be careful from here because now the action is loose from the stock, so you just want to make sure that won't fall out. It will catch with the barrel, but just keep that in mind. And just off pops the front part of the mag housing. Now just take your gun and remove it from the stock. It's very simple. It just pops straight off like this. And away you go. So just pop your stock aside for now. We'll get back to that shortly. And here we are left with a barreled action. Now from here, it's very, very simple. All you need to do is remove these two screws. And in fact, you don't actually need to remove them totally, you're just loosening them off. It's the same head as you use for the action screws. So just loosen that off. A few turns there. You don't actually have to pull it all the way out. And it's recommended not to. Pull that up, very, very simple. And now you're ready to remove the barrel from the action. As simple as that. From here, you can grab your new caliber interchangeable barrel. You'll notice here on the top, there is a slot that lines up the barrel in the action. So you don't have to worry about it going in skew if off to the side. It's only going to go in one way. So you don't have to be a gunsmith to do this job. It's in there nice and tight, and it's basically from here just repeating the process, reversing the process of what we've just done. So just tighten these back up. No need to line anything up, it's all, because we didn't release the screws, it's all ready to go. Down like that. Just ensure that these are nice and tight. Now, you take the barreled action, slot it into the stock. Again, very simple. There is only one way this is going to fit, so you can't really get it wrong. Sometimes you just need to get it in the right spot. Again, remembering that this is loose, so just be careful that it doesn't come apart. I like to keep hold of it because it can drop down like that. So again, we just start here with the front part of the magazine housing with the shorter action screw and just get that in. I like to keep it not fully tight, but just enough that it's gonna sit in there and keep the barrel in place. Now we head back to the safety arm with it facing outwards. You just finger tight first and then tighten it up with the TX8 bit. And this is literally taking us seconds, and we've worked out a whole new gun that we can use for a completely different discipline. Final part of the process is to install the trigger guard. Again, same hex head piece. Helps if you put the screw in. Pop that in, nice and tight. Manufacturers recommend 4 Newton meters for the torque setting. Just ensure you get that correct. And that is as simple as that. You have now changed the barrel on your gun. You have a completely new caliber and basically a completely new gun. It's an incredibly easy process. As you've just seen, it's taken a number of minutes. Now from here, I'm just going to put this aside for a second, because depending on which caliber you're changing to, you may be required to change the bolt head on the bolts. Now the alloy bolt body primarily stays the same. So all you need to do here is, you'll notice the 2 little lugs on the bottom of the bolt. Just grab something that's nice and blunt but firm and push that out. Very simple. And out comes the recess there, and out pops the bolt head. Just make sure you're getting the correct bolt head for the correct barrel. That's very important. But it's as simple as that. Grab the new one, pop it back in. Again, there is a recess there, so you can only put it in one way, so you're not going to get it the wrong way around. There you go, slot straight in. And another recess here, which lines up on the hole here. And that just pops straight back in. No need for any extra tools, and away you go. You've swapped over that. So this is so easy. You can do this in the field. You don't need an elaborate setup gunsmith to do this for you. So you can have 2-3 rifles on the go at once in the field, ready to hunt. Depending on what caliber, you may require a different magazine as well. But if you head to protactical.com.au, we have the full list of different calibers and different setups that you require. Makes it very simple to know exactly what you need. But the conversion kits are ready to go and available in store.